Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to a city immortalized in song. Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Broncos will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. He'll sneak it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The Broncos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Punts it out of the air. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And that's a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quarterback keeper. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Off play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Broncos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the tailback. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I love what we're seeing from the defense right now with their backs against the walls. The last play, they got a tackle for a loss. This play, they go get the sack. They've got the offense going the wrong direction.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Set to advance on the football.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Broncos want to move quickly. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, what a move. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Broncos are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. Works the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Western Michigan.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. And the ball comes out close to the goal line.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
Turning it on. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well give it to him again. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He'll do it himself on the draw.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the Eagles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by just 4 to Duke. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. It's complete to the left.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Got his man in the middle. Breaks the tackle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's DeMarco. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The give to the back.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. A strike downfield. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive. He should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
To the air on second down. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the back. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Broncos get enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for room. It's Allen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now they regain the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. At midfield, he's got room. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
The Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Quickly to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Going up top again. This time on target. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He splits the uprights. That gives him a 16-10 lead. after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wants to throw on first down. Working on the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Western Michigan. A great catch and run for 6. They tack on a little extra here in the 4th and just about set to break this long losing streak. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by a field goal over Marshall. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And makes a tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Allen. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Broncos! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
E.Michigan, 10.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They try to pop a run on the draw.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass. Makes the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on, and they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Counter.
Great team defense on that one. One-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff to the fullback.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Eastern Michigan going fast. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense.
He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.